Okay, got my Doctor Who jokes here and my Back to the Future references here. Okay, I think I'm all set. Welcome everybody, I'm the girl that reviews stuff, and today I will be taking a look at Steins Gate. So let's get to it. Allons-y. So Steins Gate is about what happens when self-proclaimed mad scientist Okabe Rintaro tinkers just enough with the microwave that he somehow manages to create a time machine. And not your TGRTS or DeLorean that can send people back in time. No, this contraption sends text messages back in time. Proud of his new discovery, Okabe eagerly tries to master time travel but soon finds himself in over his head in a mess he may never be able to reverse. Steins Gate was produced by Studio White Fox, airing recently in 2011 with 24 episodes and 1 OVA. The anime is based off of a visual novel of the same title and was only just recently dubbed by Funimation in 2012. As interesting as an anime Steins Gate sets itself up to be, it was a little slow. Now, it wasn't boring, I was never bored during the episodes, but it just went, at an average, consistent pace. And at the end of each episode, I still wanted to know more. I still was compelled to watch the next episode, but it just wasn't super fast paced. You weren't completely gripped the whole time. So just keep that in mind. The reason for this pacing is because Steins Gate chooses to devote its first 9-ish episodes to the real technical side of time travel. It's slow because it's explaining how time travel works.
People assume that time is a strict progression of cause to effect, but actually, from a non-linear, non-subjective viewpoint, it's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. When
it comes to any time travel related show, basically what it gets down to is which of the multiple time travel theories the show will choose to go with. With Steins Gate, it's a combination of the butterfly effect and the theory of world lines.
Imagine that this line represents time. Prior to this point in time, somewhere in the past, the timeline skewed into this tangent, creating an alternate 1985. Alternate to you, me, and Einstein, but reality for everyone else.
Let's take a look at the mechanics of the show. The show looks pretty great. It has a very clean, crisp, almost clinical feel to it, which I find very fitting for the tone of the show. The style is very pretty and each character has a different design. No two characters look alike. The animation is pretty good too. I didn't catch any hiccups or shortcuts in the animation, which is pretty impressive. The soundtrack overall is very nice sounding. Nothing too great, but overall has a very lovely sound to it and is equipped with some very nice piano pieces. One of my favorite songs from the OST is actually the one playing in the background of this video right now, if you can hear it.
Sad zombie. Eating that in lieu of brain matter? I'd have given you a banana.
You pervert. Jeez, you just want to watch me eat a banana.
One of Steins Gate's greatest attributes is its voice acting. I only watched the dub, but I heard the sub was amazing, and there was a concern that the English dub would not be able to stand up to its sub counterpart. Well, I'm glad to tell you that the English voice acting cast did an amazing job with the series. J. Michael Tatum did Okabe, and I didn't realize he was the perfect pick for Okabe until I heard it. He did such a great job capturing the insanity that is Okabe, while keeping it natural and realistic sounding. Other voices you might recognize him for are Isaac Dean from Bacano, Sebastian from Black Butler, and France from Italia. I always loved Trina Nietzsche. I'm gonna just type her last name because I can't pronounce that, but I always loved her voice, but I never really heard her in any major roles, so it was great to hear her as the voice of Makise Kurisu. All I can say is that everyone did a fantastic job. The decision between dub and sub would really just be down to your own personal preferences. As far as characters go, well, I absolutely adored Okabe, and he quickly became my favorite character within moments of me watching the show. The other characters, well, they weren't bad, they just weren't very dimensional. Okabe had layers to him, and you can see him grow throughout the series, but the other characters, well, let's just say just because you give a character a sad backstory doesn't mean they're multidimensional. Also, character interactions became pretty predictable pretty fast. I can pretty much tell you how the dialogue went in each scene. Ridiculous proposition, sarcastic condescending retort, perverted innuendo, and one of my least favorite characters, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, was Makise. Not even that I disliked her, but I disliked her tsundere attitude. It didn't matter what Okabe said, she would always have something sarcastic to say back to him or deny if she was ever caught enjoying something. I just find the whole tsundere thing to be very annoying. Overall, Steins Gate is a show you should definitely check out. It's pretty distinctive from the rest of anime that's been popping up recently, and it's definitely felt different from anything else I've ever watched. The bad aspects about the show, like its not so fast pacing, still character interactions, and flat characters, are easy to handle when you have a great storyline, fluid animation, huge plot twists, and amazing voice acting. With everything good about the show, it easily earns an 8 out of 10, and Steins Gate should definitely earn its place on your list of anime to watch. I hope all of you 2 viewers enjoyed my Steins Gate review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, do it anyways. Also, check out our other videos. We post new videos every Monday and Thursday, so stay tuned for our next review. Until then.